Hi everyone, welcome to the series Learn Telugu through English. Till now, in the series, we have seen words with plain basic sounds. That means we used sounds generated by vowels and consonants individually. Now today we will see how to combine the vowel sounds with consonants. If you observe these words, they have vowel sound combined with the consonant like sit, si, bend, be. In English, we write consonant followed by the required vowel based on its sound. For those sounds that a single vowel cannot generate, we use diphthongs or combination of vowels. As you see here, EA in clean generates E and AI generates A. EE generates E and OU generates OW. We need something similar in Telugu. So what do we do in Telugu to combine a vowel sound with a consonant? The good thing is that we don't need to remember any vowel combinations here because the sounds we require are already available in the form of vowels. In Telugu, instead of writing a vowel next to a consonant, we use some predefined symbols called Vattulu. Vattulu. So remember this, Vattu means the symbol given to a vowel. When a Vattu is attached to a consonant, then it is called Gunintaalu. Gunintaalu. So Gunintaalu means a consonant blend with a vowel sound. In Telugu, the vowel symbols are put in any of these places around a consonant, as shown here, above or below or on the right. Let us see the vowel symbols or the Vattulu. For our sound, there is no symbol. I want to clarify this here. Remember, the sound is implicit in every consonant. That means all Telugu consonants that we have seen do not have any symbols yet, but they do have a sound implicitly. Observe these words that we have learnt in earlier lessons. Ka, da, va, cha, ma, ta. So each of these consonants have a in them, but there is a misconception that the checkmark-like symbol on the consonants is regarded as the symbol for a sound. But the fact that there are consonants without this checkmark, which is called talakattu, proves that it is incorrect. Like the consonants that we just saw, ta, did not have any talakattu. Another fact that many consonants do retain the check mark even after being blended with another vowel sound. So if you see here, mu, nu, ku, these consonants here are blended with the sound u, but they still retain the talakattu on them. So the point here is that the sign check mark or talakattu doesn't stand for vowel a. So how do we write a consonant without this implicit sound a? Well, you may need this while using Telugu for transliteration. For example, I want to write hut of English in Telugu. How do I write? If I write ha and ta, it sounds hata. and not hut. But that is not what I want. What I want is hut. So for this, there is a symbol called Pullu. Pullu. So till now we have seen for A there is no symbol, and the symbol Pullu results in pure consonant sounds. Let's see all vowel symbols or the Vattulu. For each symbol there is a name given. First is Pullu, and then the A sound, as I mentioned, it doesn't have any symbol. And for A, it is called Dirghamu. And for I, it's called Gudi. For E, you see the symbol, Gudi Dirghamu. And for U, it's called Komu. For U, Komu Dirghamu. For Ru, it is called Sudi. For A, Etvamu. A, Etvamu. I, Aitvamu. O, Utvamu. O, Utvamu. Au, Autvamu. And for as we have seen, it's Purnanusvaramu. And for Aha, it's Visarga. Now here you remember from lesson 3, we called Purnanusvaramu and Visarga as Ubhayaksharamlu. So now you see how they are considered as part of vowels, but in the result they cause consonant sounds. Let us see how these Vattulu are used with consonants. Here I would give some patterns as where to put vowel symbol on a consonant. From this you can easily remember all Vattulu. I mentioned some exceptions to these patterns, so please pay a very close attention. Here, the first set is Pullu Dirghamu, Gudi, Gudi Dirghamu, Etvamu, Etvamu, Aitvamu, Utvamu, Otvamu, Autvamu. So out of total 15 symbols, 10 are already here. So for all the consonants that have a check mark above, these symbols take place of the talakattu. Now, if you see T is written with a talakattu and also D, so these symbols will get attached in place of talakattu. So see the symbols here and the sounds they cause. T, and the A sound doesn't cause any change in the consonant Tha, and the Dirghamu, Gudi, Gudi Dirghamu, Tha, Thi, Thi, The, The, Thai, Tho, Tho, Thao. Similarly, D, Dha, Dha, Di, Di, De, De, Dhai, Dho, Dho, Dhau. And if there is no talakattu, where do these symbols go? If there is no talakattu on a consonant but there is a loose open end, then these symbols get attached to that loose open end. See the tables here. The consonants B and L do not have any talakattu, so these 10 symbols will get attached to the loose open end. But remember always, about the aitvamu. Part of it goes above the consonant and part of it goes below the consonant. Now, there are consonants without any talakattu or loose open end. Then these symbols are just written above the consonant. See the consonants here, ra and na. The symbols are just written above the consonant. Now comes the set 2, Kommu Kommu Dirghamu. Almost all the time they are put on the right side of the consonant, but we do see some exceptions and we will see them at the end. Now if you see the examples here, how the Kommu Kommu Dirghamu are attached on the right side of the consonant. Tu, tu, ru, ru, kshu, kshu. And now comes the set 3, which are Sudi and Sudi Dirghamu. Now the Sudi Dirghamu is obsolete because the vowel itself, ru, is obsolete, we have seen. Not even seen on the keyboards now. So check how Sudi is written. It starts on the lower right and below the baseline and then continues up till half the length. And it is always the same for any consonant, irrespective of whether there is a talakattu or a loose open end or whatever. So no exceptions for these symbols. So if you see the examples, kru, gru, bru, tru, mru. Now comes the set 4, the last set, m, h. No exceptions to these symbols whatsoever, so they are always written on the right side of the consonant. See the examples, ram, rah, lam, lah, vam, vah. Now let's see all Gunintaalu and please observe the exceptions very carefully. Now here, observe gha, how the dirghamu is attached to the loose open end. The talakattu is still there. So this proves that the talakattu is not a vattu given to a. And observe go, go, ghau, and jo, jo, jau. For go and jo, instead of utvamu, they have etvamu and an extra komu. This is very different from the other consonants. And for otvamu, they have etvamu and a dirgham attached to the consonant. And if you observe ju, the komu is attached to the loose open end. Now the next ones, here you do not see any exception, so they follow all the patterns beautifully. Now here again, there are some exceptions. If you see, the letter P and P have more exceptions, and how the Dirghamu is written, and how the Kumu is attached starting below the consonant, and the Uttvamu, Ottvamu, Auttvamu to modify the consonants P and P. And observe how letter M and Y are written. For Gudi, Y consonant has lost its talakattu, and also for Gudi Dirghamu. Mo, Mo, Mau, and Yo, Yo, Yao. They follow something similar to Gh. Now see here, there are some exceptions here too. Once you learn and remember these, reading the language script and also writing becomes much easier. Hey, so today we learned combining vowel sounds with consonants and have seen some exceptions to the general patterns. In the next lesson, we will practice Vattulu with some exercises. Please do practice so that the next lessons get easier. See you. Happy learning.